Hey everybody, it's Jang here from JANGBRiCKS with an update on what I'm up to in general, focusing on an update on my city this time around, because that's the thing that folks are always clamoring for. The big news here is that I finally did order and place the final table. So I did decide to put in one more table in the center, same size as all the other ones. I actually put 6 legs on that one. It's going to take some time to get the warp out of it. Was one thing I was worried about, is right where you have an edge. So I'm actually going to zoom in, and I'll talk about the other stuff in a minute. Right there at a corner where you have 2 corners, you've got legs under those corners, but you don't have legs under the center sections. Whoa, come back to focus. Center sections of that middle table. So I added legs there to help keep the edges from doing that, from gapping like that or having a kind of a bump. So it'll take some time for the table to kind of reshape itself, and I'll need to put some weight on it and stuff, but over time that'll flatten out and that'll be better, and that gives me the absolute maximum amount of space. Folks always ask, where do I get these tables from? They're from IKEA. What are they called? Linnmon, Linnmon are the tables. They come in various sizes and different colors also. And I just put them on some white Adils, ADILS legs. And like I said, I'm using 6. So that takes care of that. Oh, another question that gets asked a lot, why do I have holes? It's so that I can get back there. If there are no holes, then you have to climb over the top and destroy half of your city to put anything into the back. So that's why I have holes in there, so I can actually pop my head up in the middle. And how do I do that? How do I pop my head up? Well, follow me here, or lead me under the tables, and oh, this is an edge. This is an edge. Yep, that's an edge. And now we're standing inside of one of the holes. So you can see all the way around there. And that's how you can do things like put the fire train there, or open up the top of the fire station and put minifigs in there and take out the vehicles and move stuff around. You know, it's very important to be able to actually access your city, because if you can't access it, there's kind of no point in having it. You put stuff up once and that's the end of it, and that's definitely not how I'm going to do things. I have built up some more of my troops here. This is all but 10 of my troops, because there's that guy, and there are those guys, and then there are those 2 in there, and then in the back of this APC there are 3 more guys, and then there are 2 guys in there. But I've built more. Eventually we'll probably have a small little army. Got more of these red visor guys, and a couple more of the gray visor guys, and some more just regular troopers, kind of foot soldiers with the smaller regular helmets. I'll probably do a bunch more of those. But the other thing that you were seeing, I'm sure everybody's seeing, is probably commented about by now without even waiting for the video, is this. It's just a satellite dish, which I put up last night. Not that last night has any relevance to when this video is being uploaded, because it's all different times, but yeah, I just decided I wanted to use up some parts, and there it is, a satellite dish. A large satellite dish for communicating with orbital defense, whatever, I don't know. It'll be something related to this, but I've got a lot more stuff to come related to my planetary defense force, because I've got this whole military base planned out. Well, not planned out, but it's been in the plan for many months, since the very beginning of planning my Lego city. When I first, even before I first announced that on the blog, very early in 2013. If it wasn't even, maybe it was even 2012. Okay, back outside of the hole, got something else that's been in the plan for quite a long time that you've already seen in at least 2 of my updates. You've seen the beginnings of it from my park. It has the playground in there, and I know there are just folks lined up to say, oh, that was my idea, that was my idea. No, this has been in the plan quite a long time, and like I said, you've been able to see the first bits of it in the background in a couple of my updates at least. And it's a playground with some stuff in it. And it started out with, well, with the slide, but then I didn't finish the slide before I moved on to putting in the swing set. Still need to work on kind of twisting those string pieces to make them kind of a little more straight than they are, but I've seen a lot of swing sets that are done with Technic pieces, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have big, large, thick plastic rods. I wanted to have actual flexible pieces, so I made that happen, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I mean, this is still a work in progress. It's not done by any means. I still need to blend in the edges and figure out how the sand is going to be held in place and all that kind of stuff. Got a couple of these little rocking things here that can actually rock back and forth. And put a minifigure on there. You see a kid playing in the sand. He's got a dump truck. You got the little carousel that you can spin around. There's a little RC buggy back there, a little off-road buggy. And then you've got those are monkey bars back there. And these stairs with the rope bridge, a little tower, and then the slide comes down. You can actually put a figure in there and make a figure slide around down. And it's got a couple of supports underneath just for the sake of safety. So, like I said, still more work to be done on that, but coming along. There's definitely more stuff done on it since the last time that I did an update, and everything else that's shown has already been covered in updates before. This has been in the plan for a long time. Already covered what's going on with the zoo before. Did make a few more vehicles, and I still have more in progress, but I'll do those in separate videos. Other than that, I think everything is pretty much the same as before. Yeah, I don't think anything else has changed. Oh, I guess the one thing was just this spot right here had a road base plate in it previously, and I realized that I could just make this a dead end. I don't have to have through traffic going past the park. I can make that a dead end, and that will basically just frees up space of an entire base plate. So it just gives me more room to put more stuff, and I can either change the shape of my zoo now, or I can change the shape of my park. Might even be able to move the park down, kind of have the greenery come across here a little bit, and then put in more blue base plates to represent more water, and that will give me more space to put in more boats, because I really want to do a lot of boats. I've got several types of hulls, especially some classic ones that I just want to use to do some custom stuff. In other news, I'm starting to build up a collection of these JANGBRiCKS Halo vehicles, and you'll be seeing reviews of everything when it's ready. Also building up my collection of minifigures, the JANGBRiCKS Halo minifigures, very, very quickly. And like I said, you'll be seeing reviews of all this stuff, the sets that they came with. And I actually did get all of my Series 7 complete set of Series 7 JANGBRiCKS mystery pack dudes, including the ultra rare here. And yeah, I'll be showing all that. It's all been filmed, but that's just the way that it goes. This is a decorative dagger. I know that people would ask about that. It's called the Griffin. It's old, but yeah, it's a thing. I like it. And yeah, so more coming with those. Here's another set that is being built, but one piece was wrong. They actually gave me two of the same piece. They were supposed to give me one of one kind and one of another, and one piece was missing, so I'm waiting for replacement parts for that set. And then over here there's a whole mess of all these trays and things for another set, the Pelican, the ever so iconic Pelican, which is missing 1 or 2 bags worth of parts. 127 parts. I already did an update on my blog about that, so just waiting for progress there. Over here is a stack of sets that are done, that are waiting to be taken apart. My fiance is usually the one who takes apart these sets once they're done, and stuff goes first into trays where they get sorted out a little bit, and then after they're sorted out here, they get taken to the main room under the city, and they get placed into their appropriate bins. The number of sets that are completed, but for which I've not yet filmed videos, is shrinking rapidly. So that is certainly a good thing, making progress on my queue, but certainly still have a bunch more to go. This one's finally done. That'll be uploaded in due time, and the high school over there also. And now I'm back in the city room because that's it for this update. Thanks for watching. Please remember that things will be done when they're done. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I am an adult. I do have a life, so I'm not spending 24 hours a day just doing Lego stuff, so please be patient. Bugging me about stuff will not get it done any sooner, and as a matter of fact, if I get bugged too much about something, I'll probably put it off even more and work on some stuff that's more fun for me in the meantime. But yeah, lots more to come, but lots of progress made, so I'll be talking to you again soon.